I'm Mr. James from Charm City Karate. Today I'm going to give you a hands-on review of the I&I Sports Ronin 92, which is their rubber replica of the Beretta 92F handgun. This is a training weapon, obviously. It's a really nice training replica for a few reasons. One, it's cheap. It retails for somewhere between $7 and $9. Most replica training weapons cost significantly more. Some gun cost a lot more, and they aren't a lot better for standard training. Now, if you work for a law enforcement agency, and it has to fit exactly in your training holster and weigh exactly the same, maybe you got to spend $40, $50 per gun. If you're running a self-defense class, or you got to teach in a dojo or something like that, you don't need exact. But this is a pretty good replica. I don't need it to fit in a holster, so I don't care about that. It's good enough. Another reason I do like it, though, it's stiff. Stiff rubber. Why does that matter? Because some of the other ones... Oh, you want to see? Hold on one second. Standard black rubber training gun. And this one was expensive, by the way. I think I paid $30 for this. We won't mention a brand. Expensive training gun. You'll notice that you can deform the barrel up and down and side to side. See that? See the deformation? Why do I care? I'll tell you why I care. Because when you're doing a gun disarm and you're going to manipulate the weapon, it's going to turn that much before you get any kind of serious torque generated in the grip. Okay? See that? That is a lot of torque lost. Metal guns don't torque like that, or they don't bend like that before you start to generate torque. What that means is you're going to have a guy standing there, and his partner's going to start to turn like that, and he's going to be like, "Oh, that doesn't work, man." You know what? It does. You're getting an unrealistic sense of how the disarm works. And then if you shift to, say, an airsoft weapon, like we've done before, you're going to get shot because of how it works. Okay? Now, if you notice this gun, the I&I Sports Ronin 92, do you see any torque in there? No, because it doesn't bend hardly at all. See, it's just going to torque right out of the guy's hand. There's no deformation in there. Okay, now, disadvantage of the harder rubber. If you get smacked with this thing in the face or in the chest or something because you like to do a takeaway and a strike, it's going to hurt a lot. Yeah, but that's why you wear safety gear, right? So it's cheaper and it's better for doing disarms. If you're doing retention drills, I don't know which is better. I guess the one that's as close as possible to the real gun. But again, you don't want something that's going to deform and bend, because that's not going to give you a realistic representation. Now, one thing that I do recommend, if you're doing disarm drills, and I've done this to all of my guns except for this one because I wanted to show it to you first, is we cut the trigger guards off of our guns. This is a safety feature for doing disarms. And you know, if you wanted to sell a couple like this, I wouldn't complain. But we do this because if you're doing a disarm, a lot of the disarms rotate this way or this way. If you rotate them and your finger's in the guard, it's a good way to get your finger broken. So we cut the trigger guards off so that you don't get that. See? Yeah, because that's bad. That's how you get a finger broken. And these don't bend a lot, so you would get your finger broken. So, as I was saying, I&I Sports Ronin 92, it's a good buy. It's economical, It's stiff, so you can do good disarms with it. And it's a pretty good replica of the Beretta 92. So, I'm Mr. James from Charm City Karate. Have a great day.